Contrary to popular belief. What's not a bad thing? Not knowing something. It's not shameful to admit it. Curious children. That's like the best thing for a child to be because they want to learn the facts and form their own opinions. But parents act as if they are like inappropriate or annoying. Asking for help. Political leaders admitting they are wrong and doing a U-turn. Being single. Not being into social media doesn't mean you are behind the times. It's a choice. Saying no when someone asks you to do something that they are entirely capable of doing. Disappointing your parents or friends by your life decisions. Usually, they come around in time when they see what you chose is what makes you happy and that is what they really wanted in the end anyway. It can be an uncomfortable wait until that time comes. But it is shorter and feels better than a lifetime of regret. Putting your own happiness before the expectations of your family. Edit. I'm going to clarify that I meant more along the line that you shouldn't allow the expectations from family members like parents / grandparents / uncles / aunts etc to get in the way of what makes you happy. I kept the comment more open-ended since situations can differ wildly and different people can have different reasons for feeling this way, so I didn't want to be too specific. I've heard a bunch of people spouting off recycling isn't worth it. It is even worse for the environment than just throwing it away. This is case of hearing something correct and just blanket applying it to everything. There are certain things that are undeniably better to recycle. Specifically metals. And for glass and paper there are ways to make it environmentally positive. Plastics are the hardest due to contamination. But we can make it better as well as reduce single-use plastics. Yes, corporations tricked us into believing recycling was the key to fixing the environment. But that doesn't mean that recycling can't be useful. Somebody who changes their beliefs. Breakups. Sometimes it's better to end things instead of trying to hold a failing relationship together. Edit. Thanks for all the great replies to my simple comment. As well as the awards. I got broken up with by my first real GF on New Year's and all these comments have helped me see that life will move on and I'm not alone. May we all have better luck this year. Using a credit card. If you're sensible and ensure it's paid off at the end of every month. There are many perks. Cashback, air miles etc. The stigma behind talking about your pay with fellow coworkers. In the States it is legal. By talking about your wages you help ensure you and coworkers are being paid fairly. Edit. I made an oopsie. I think it was understood, but what I mean is, you should talk about your wages. I searched through and didn't see this one, so sorry if it's already included. But not going to college is not a bad thing. I say this with some level of authority on the matter as I'm a college professor, full-time, tenured, over a decade into the game. I have seen hundreds of students go to college who have no interest in learning. They go because they are told they have to in order to secure personal success and financial stability. So many of these students fail classes, destroy their GPA, don't graduate, take out a ton of loans, etc. There are so many people with college degrees working in food service, retail, hospitality, etc. And none of them really needed a college degree at all. Yet they have one. They paid a ton for it. And now have to pay all those loans back for something they aren't using. And I get it. No time learning is time wasted. I truly believe that. But you don't need to be in college to learn. If you major in physics, but refuse to leave your town of 20,000 people and have no interest in teaching, it doesn't matter if you got a 4.0. You'll be working slinging pizzas regardless. Edit. Thanks for all the awards everyone. I had a really bad day and that has made me smile a bit. Gaming for a couple. Edit. Few hours straight. If you enjoy doing it and don't neglect your life, there really is no difference to binge watching something or reading a book. Defending yourself against a customer who is extremely rude. Admitting you're wrong. And X200B. Edit. Since I guess some people aren't understanding, I'm not saying it's a popular belief to be willfully refusing to admit wrongdoing. I'm saying people are too prideful to do so. failure. Contentment. I not only don't need an exciting life, I actively don't want one. One of my friends loves to travel and do crazy shit. Scuba diving, swimming with sharks, going on days long backpacking trips. Not at all for me. She cannot fathom the fact I don't care for travel. Edit. A lot of people are homing in on the travel thing. I'm really just using that as an example of living excitingly. I truly just mean anything that gives off a rush. Not for me.